Since this photo of Earth was taken from the Moon in 1968, we've lost almost 2/3 of the planet's wildlife. "90% of large fish have vanished, and more than 45,000 species are at risk of extinction. This loss of biodiversity brings our ecosystem out of balance, which affects all of life, including humans. And here I am, a rare Kinosternon vogti, and there are only a few of us left. I know, I look like I ran into a post-it, but it will help you recognize me when I'm on the cover of all the fancy magazines. Because I am ambassador to Biodivertis, a groundbreaking holistic system that I want to tell you about. Imagine one idea that holds the solution to the biggest problems of our biodiversity crisis. It starts in the DNA. Each species and individual has a unique code of thymine, guanine, adenine, and cytosine in their genetic material. It is almost endlessly long and different for everyone. DNA markers identify such codes to define our individual genetic fingerprint. Biodivertis combines two marker techniques. They identify STRs, which are sequences within the DNA that repeat like tandems, and SNPs, which are tiny variations in the DNA where just one base is changed in the individual. Both provide essential information into genetics, and combining them together as a genetic passport is a game changer. Because now we can give threatened animals an individual genetic fingerprint in digital form. I have such a genetic passport that lists my species, my lineage, and all my characteristics for individualization. It's a digital certificate in the form of an NFT token that can be bought, sold, or traded. And to make it super secure, it relies on blockchain, a technology that is fraud-proof. At border controls, these digital certificates ensure that only legally sourced animals and products of animal origin can enter countries. They also promote ethical sourcing for leather and other animal-derived products and bring unprecedented transparency into supply chains. This helps to combat illegal wildlife trade, one of the biggest threats to biodiversity. DNA samples can easily be taken from all over the world with our simple lab-free test kits and sent to our genetic database. It will grow into a giant pool of information that is also valuable for scientists, NGOs, and zoos to monitor populations and breeding programs. And we can encourage business investment into protecting wildlife by assigning financial value to these digital passports. Companies can invest, let's say, in turtle conservation and receive a biodiversity certificate in return. They demonstrate their environmental responsibility, and nature actually profits. The potential of marker technology is vast. And it's just the beginning. With the support of forward-thinking partners, we can continue to develop and refine these genetic markers not just for a few selected species like me, but for all the animals and plants spanning around the globe, so that both business and wildlife can thrive together. For a world that empowers biodiversity, a world full of life.